Hello fellow lovers of the liminal and the weird, and welcome to another video by Liminal Spaces. Just wanted to do a quick channel update. This is Chris cutting in from the future. I was able to speak with Jason, and I just really quickly wanted to add a couple of things to this video. We figured out exactly what we're doing next week. I will be talking about Michael Moorcock's book, The Final Program. I'm very excited to talk about that. And we've decided to kind of make it a Moorcock week. So I'll be doing a review and a deep read of The Final Program by Michael Moorcock. If you haven't read this book, it's worth a read. Absolutely go check it out if you want to be caught up with what we're doing. And Jason is going to be talking about the movie version of this that was made in 72 or 73. I don't remember which. It looks weird and interesting, so I'm going to do the book, he's going to do the movie, and we decided that this will also spill over into Liminal Spaces Talks Music, which is our music channel. If you haven't seen that, I'll put a link to it in the description. You can go check out our music channel if you're into music. On the music channel, we're going to be talking about Hawkwind, because Michael Moorcock was good friends with and contributed lyrics and poetry, I believe, to the band Hawkwind. So we'll be talking about Hawkwind on the music channel and Michael Moorcock on Liminal Spaces. It's going to be a ton of fun. So next week you can expect that. Back to the past video already in progress. Today I'm going to be skipping the news portion. There's not a lot of news, only because I have been traveling, so I haven't really had a lot of time to see what's coming up. So you can expect more news next week. But I did just want to talk about kind of the last week we had and what you can expect coming up from the channel. So last week I drove up to Colorado to visit my brother, Jason, the other half of Liminal Spaces here, and we did a full Shining week, which was really enjoyable. I kind of lived and breathed Stephen King for a week there. When I first showed up the next day, we went directly to Estes Park to the Stanley Hotel, which is the hotel that inspired Stephen King to write The Shining. This is the second time I've been to the hotel. It was awesome to visit again. I got a new coin. They do parking coins every year. I'll put up pictures over here. Every year they do a different coin that is a parking coin. So you pay $10 to park at the Stanley, and then they give you this really cool coin, and you can use it to spend in the Stanley on food or drink or in the gift shop. And I never spend mine. I love these Stephen King coins. I showed you one last time that had the twins. This is, I think, the Stephen King, what do they call it? Oh, I guess it's the 50th anniversary of Stephen King's visit. That is very cool. So anyway, I got another coin. That made me happy. We took a bunch of footage of the Stanley. If you would like to see the footage, if you watch my deep read that I put up a few days, well, about a week ago now. If you watch my deep read on The Shining, all of that footage is in that deep read. So give it a look if you'd like to see the actual hotel, film footage of the actual hotel that inspired Stephen King to write The Shining. But we have moved on from Shining Week, and I've actually got a couple of books that I've already read that I'm excited to talk about. This one that's going to be coming up next week is Michael Moorcock's The Final Program, which was a wild, insane read. This is one of the stranger new wave books I've read, and Michael Moorcock, of course, really had his finger on the pulse of everything that was going on in the counterculture of London at the time. He used to work with the band, probably not at this point, of course, because this was written in 66, but he eventually went on to read poetry with the band, live with the band Hawkwind, all kinds of really cool stuff. I really enjoy Michael Moorcock as a person. I've actually I recorded the videos for this before I left for Colorado, so but I wanted to do all the Colorado stuff this week, so I'll be putting those up this week. I also listened to I didn't read, I listened to on Audible Jeff Vandermeer's book Annihilation, and it was good. It was incredible. I love that movie. I love that movie. When my buddy and I went to see it in the theater, and I just thought it was going to be some kind of weird horror sci-fi flick, which it absolutely was. But I didn't expect it to be as earth-shakingly good as it was. That end bit, oh, it's some of the best film I've seen in ages. I absolutely love this film. So I was like, well, I got to check out this book. And to be honest, I've been a little nervous about it just because I love the film so much. And the book is, I feel like the director captured the heart of the book beautifully in that movie. But the book is a whole nother beast, and I'm super excited to talk about this. It is, in my opinion, picks up where H.P. Lovecraft left off with cosmic horror, and is just one of the best things I've read in a long time. So if you want to read that, it's only 6 hours on Audible. It's 6 hours long. If you go on Audible to get it, I loved the narrator, but apparently reading the reviews, some people had trouble with her. I had no trouble with her. I thought she was perfect for the character in Annihilation. But if you do spend a credit or buy it from Audible, note that there is one version that's just Annihilation, and there's another version that is called the Southern Reach Trilogy that has the same Annihilation and then the other two books. So make sure to buy the Southern Reach Trilogy version, and that's 26 hours long for all three for all three books. But the first one is the exact same one you can get of just Annihilation by itself. Anyway, yeah, if you want to give that a listen or read, I'm going to be talking about that in a couple of weeks, and it was incredible. I really enjoyed it. I'm going to have a lot of nice things to say about that one. Also coming up, Daniel Otto Jack Peterson has put together a discussion about R.A. Lafferty. I just did a quick review on Snuffles and talked about this discussion coming up. Give that a watch if you haven't already. And this looks to be amazing. It's going to be me, Virgil from Literally Books, Richard Rampel from Vintage SF, and Daniel Otto Jack Peterson. And I think the discussion here is going to be fantastic. That'll be on Daniel's channel. But I will be reminding everybody as it comes out to go check that out. I would love it if a lot of you viewers went and saw that video over there, and while you were there, give Daniel's channel a like and a subscribe, because the content he puts out is absolutely incredible and well worth it. So you can look forward to that coming up next week as well. So a lot of, well, that could come out next week or the week after. It'll come out in a couple of weeks. But either way, a lot of great content coming up. I'm really excited to talk about Annihilation. I've already talked about the final program. I'm excited for you guys to hear that. I think you'll really enjoy it. And then, of course, all I know for Jason right now, because he had to get back to work right after I left, so he's very busy at the moment. But I am positive that he will talk about the movie Annihilation when I talk about the book Annihilation. And then, of course, he'll keep reading. I don't know if he's going to read Philip K. Dick or Isaac Asimov or Bradbury, but he'll continue reading. I'll make a post when I know what he plans on doing next week, just so if you're reading, you can keep up with him. All right, sorry for this really unorganized channel update. Just got back from Colorado, so I'm a little loopy, but I just wanted to make sure that you guys all knew what was coming up. So if you watched it to the end, thank you very much. If you liked it, please click like, and if you like this kind of content, please click subscribe, because we'll be making a lot of it in the future. Thanks so much for watching.